Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Mike Trout looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Brett Anderson is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Center field, line drive, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think they have to be a little worried about Justin Upton. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's ABs night in, night out, he has given his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that, he's given himself a chance to potentially be a batting champion.
Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Cahill will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Hit softly down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's good.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So coming to the plate, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
Simeon gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Cahill has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. From the stretch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Justin Upton. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch. When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count still at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Popped up. Profar is under it. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And Lucroy behind the ball and 2 strikes. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Flying toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Justin Bohr, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
4 runs here in this half inning. Weekly hit to third. And there's one down now.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Lucroy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy La Stella hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lined hard toward right center. Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 4 and the A's nothing. stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Upton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
The right fielder.
And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
At the plate, Mark Canha. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1 and 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The left fielder.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Ready now, Robbie Grossman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey!
A ball and a strike.
Watch out. 1-1.
The 1-1 home. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Canha is off at first with 2 away. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Begley.
At the plate, Josh Begley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. LaStella has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full. Angels are out in front, 4-0. And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Hard hit ball to second. Profar is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's.
Settling in now, Marcus Semien. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Lucroy has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now
well, you know you made a real
baseman.
nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Cahill ready, the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, it counts.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Zach
Leading off the
Cozart,
game,
looking to follow up
third
the
baseman,
RBI
number
single
7,
from his first
Zach
at-bat.
Cozart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Laureano on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Striding into the box, Brian Goodwin. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. Fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
High in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Goodwin leads off first with 1 away. Ball 1, well below the zone. This one's down to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line, but speared on a hop. Profar for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mark Canha.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And a full count for Canada now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's Robbie Grossman. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jurickson.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Kenna leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It just misses off the inside for ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, run away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Ready once again, Tommy La Stella. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Justin Upton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kenna coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Stepping in now, Rendell Gritchick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Zach Cozart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Upton on second. Gritchick at first. 2 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Two out, bases loaded. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels lead it 5-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the A's.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher,
stepping into the box, Josh Fegley. He'll start things
Fegley.
out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one taken just off the inside. Now another 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Taylor Cole,
please.
a 6'1"
Now
right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
67, Taylor Cole.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Cole tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cole, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line towards center field, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he misses it.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kenna moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Ryan Buchter takes over here with a runner at first and
now
2 gone in the inning.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Angels leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
The
Got it to
fielder,
bend a lot, and by the
number 8,
time it got there,
Robbie
it had fallen completely out of the zone.
Grossman.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So striding in, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Upton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Enrique Ramos will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 61, Enterprise Ramos.
In now, Zach Cozart, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Change up low. 2-0.
2-0.
Hey! 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit out towards second. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 gone now, and here's the catcher, Josh Phegley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Phegley, a runner at second with 1 away. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So stepping in, Matt Chapman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The A's strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The next 0-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Eighth inning from Oaktown. A's leading this one
Now
over their
batting,
Southern California
the first
rival
baseman,
Angels as we get a look at the
Justin
line score through the first
Bohr.
7 and change. Stepping in, Justin Bohr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The payoff pitch one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Your
Luke
attention,
Trevino
please.
enters the ball game
Now
out of the
pitching
pen,
for the
looking for
A's.
the final out here in the top
Number
of inning
62.
number 8.
Luke Trevino.
Here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Grounded to first. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Halos lead this one 5-0. Kenan Middleton will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Standing in, Matt Olson, who was retired after
The first
popping
baseman,
out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the
Olson.
ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
The
The
batter,
bullpen has
number
looked sharp
2.
and it backed up a nice
Designated
effort
hitter,
turned in by the starter.
Chris.
These days, pitching has
Davis.
become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
One out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Mark Canha.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
In now, Robbie Grossman. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Upton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson. Profar.
Stepping up now, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chad Pinder will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 18, Chad Pinder.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Laureano at second. Canha on at first with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Josh Fegley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In his career, Fegley is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. Angels are out in front, 5-1. Chad Pinder will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 18, Chad Pinder.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Pulled toward right center field. Kenna ranging forward, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there's 1 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. up and awaits the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels are gone in order. They're up 5-1. Hansel Robles is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Hansel Robles.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Chapman.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike now. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Matt Olson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Los Angeles host road win number 40 on the year. Taylor Cole earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL West, the Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-1. As of today, the A's are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Angels are 3rd in the division, 18 games out of 1st. The Yankees' third baseman, number 29, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total as the Yankees disposed of the Rangers 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Blake Snell struck out 15 overall with the win as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 4-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. In the standings, the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-5. As of right now, the Red Sox are leading the American League East, 2 games up on 2nd place. While the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, they're 16.5 games out of 1st. The Cleveland Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-2. They now have 6 straight victories. As of today, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd. While the White Sox are 3rd in the division, 18 games out of 1st. The Royals went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-3. Heading into the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Jeremy Hellickson got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 4-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 5 games back. And the Mets are 3rd in the division, 12 games behind 1st place. Luis Castillo collected his 8th win overall, leading the Reds over the Phillies 3-2. In the standings, the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 11 games out of 1st. And the Phillies are atop the National League East Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The Buccos swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. As of today, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Redbirds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants are in last place in the NL West, 19 games out of first. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 7-3. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Padres are 3rd in the division. They're 15 games back. The Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-1. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, 2.5 games out of first. And the Rockies are atop the division. They own a 2.5 game advantage. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.